Bob, I don't think I've ever seen a game as odd as that one.
No, I remember Dick Williams telling me once, he said, "You're a rookie writer." He said, "Come back in 30 years and you'll realize how little you know, how little you've seen." And that was exactly what I'd never seen a guy score from third base on a throwback to the catcher from Russell Martin, and then in the bottom half of the inning, 3 errors, and then the decisive home run by Jose Bautista.
Like, to me, I asked Russell Martin after the game, like, have you ever done that before? And I thought maybe when he was 8 or 9 or 10 he had done it. He said never in his career. He doesn't know what happened. He doesn't know why it happened. He doesn't think that Chu was in any way impeding his throw. He just knows that somehow it got away from him, and it almost cost him the series and the ball game. And he said he couldn't even use a word to describe what he was feeling when Bautista hit the home run. Because I said, were you relieved? He said, relieved's not a good enough word. I need something better than that. And then you go to the bottom of the inning, and as Bob pointed out, 3 consecutive errors by a pretty good infield. And an underrated move maybe by John Gibbons, Bob, the pinch running of Dalton Pompey for Russell Martin.
Yeah, he put Gibbons pinch ran Dalton Pompey for Martin when he was on second base, and there was the bunt attempt, and they came up. Beltre came up throwing to third base, and it was a rush job because of Pompey's speed, and the ball was dropped by Andrus, his second error of the inning. I mean, if you think about it, the way the top of the 7th unfolded, there should have been lots of drama, and the team that should have been flustered should have been the Blue Jays, giving up the lead the way they did. Instead, it was the Rangers that made 3 straight errors.
And often you see Toronto teams, whether it's third period against the Boston Bruins, whether it's Vince Carter missing a jump shot. This is the game Toronto, the city, usually loses. A big win for a city that really needs that, Bob.
That's true. That's true. It was a bit of a surprise, shall we say.
And a great ending for the city, for the country, for the Blue Jays, who will advance now to the American League Championship for the first time since 1993. For Bob Elliott, I'm Steve Simmons at the Rogers Centre in Toronto.